Okay. So if you're thinking about clicking off this video, stop right there. Only because I think this is worth everyone hearing. Now, if you don't think Goku is the strongest anime character alive, then I don't know what you're thinking. Nothing is beating Ultra Instinct right now. Getting into what's serious here. What's serious here is the fight between Kakarot and Vegeta. Goku is this so-called strongest anime character, but Vegeta's out there, and apparently he's competing with oh boy Kakarot. So what we're going to do is we're going to start from the beginning, kind of compare the two, go through the fights. Vegeta is sprinting at these Z fighters. He is running freakishly fast, trying to kill them all. And every single one of them is laying on the ground, including Goku. And Gohan. Krillin standing up, and he's holding the spirit bomb that Goku created and passed around between him, Gohan, Krillin.
I got it! Well, what the heck are you doing just standing there? Are you ever gonna throw that thing or not? What an idiot! Here goes!
Now, this very moment in time is interesting.
I missed him! It's open!
Now, yes, I'm going to spoil it if you haven't seen it. Now, the Spirit Bomb, guys, apparently, if you're pure-hearted, you can touch the Spirit Bomb without being injured. So don't fear for Gohan right now. We're concentrating on Vegeta.
You have to bounce it back. The spirit bomb was aimed at Vegeta's evil energy. If you don't have any evil in you, you'll be okay.
Open my notes up here. Yes, guys. Yes. Okay. We're watching Vegeta stand there and get whooped by this spirit bomb. But worst comes to worst, Vegeta lived. He survived a spirit bomb. Now, you can say it's been passed around, but it's still the same spirit bomb that Goku created. Krillin didn't put more energy in it or take any away from it, neither did Gohan. This is the spirit bomb Goku created, which he himself could not throw at Vegeta. He needed Krillin or Gohan to hit him with it, but Vegeta survived. Yes, so that's fight number one between Goku and Vegeta. I believe Goku lost that fight. He had Kaioken. He was able to push off some of Vegeta's abilities, but when it came down to it, I think Vegeta won that first fight. Now, in getting into the rest of Dragon Ball, what's next here is Goku goes Super Saiyan and Vegeta goes Super Saiyan. It's pretty interesting on how they did it, because first we're going to watch Goku, and why Goku did it was because he literally needed to protect the universe. And it also helped him because Frieza killed Krillin prior to this. And that probably pushed Goku over the edge just a little bit. Now, guys, Goku has never done this before. And this is what is interesting about Kakarot. He does things that he's never done before because he's so used to pushing his limits so far. Vegeta just does it differently. Goku does it so good to where he's finding the next level easily.
I won't let you.
Guys, when I first saw this transformation as a kid, I thought this was the most amazing thing ever. He was flexing, shaking earth, shaking the rocks, lifting his little head up. He is murdering Frieza in his head right now, and thunder is striking down next to him. Oh. Vegeta says it here himself. He transformed simply because he wanted to be the best. Like, yes, I said Goku's that great because he pushes his body that far and just taps into everything that's new. But Vegeta, because he simply wanted to be the best, he is now a Saiyan as well.
Kakarot's success was like a demon in my head. How could he be a Super Saiyan when I, the Prince of all Saiyans, could not?
How?
The intensity of my training was maddening.
As a kid, we all knew there was no way it was just Goku. We all knew.
A basic training game became a desperate struggle for survival.
Oh no.
Even the simplest moves required every ounce of willpower I had.
Now, guys, this is how Vegeta likes to push his limits. He pushes his limits to where he trains so hard to where there's nothing left, literally nothing left, versus Goku is where he throws his body away is on the battlefield. He does what Vegeta does in training on the battlefield. Which one is better? We don't know. But as we progress through the video, we might have a better idea of who is stronger out of the two.
The only thing holding my body together was my one desire, to be better than Kakarot.
To be better.
At times I thought I was losing my mind. Why couldn't I obtain what Kakarot had obtained? It didn't make sense. It was infuriating, and it was my fury that kept me alive. Oh, but then...
Ooh, because guys, I wanted to skip. I just didn't want to watch this whole thing. But guys, basically Vegeta, after he trains in 450 times gravity, he realizes that it's not enough. So he goes into space and literally just starts training in space. And he has himself in a situation here to where he's on a planet and all these meteors are falling. And the only way he can leave this planet is by destroying everything that is flying at his ship. If he lets anything touch his ship, he is stranded on Earth and will probably, in space, stranded and will probably die. Now, this is how serious he took this. Becoming a Super Saiyan and surpassing Kakarot once again, he just needs, because naturally he was stronger in the Saiyan fight, in the Saiyan saga between the two, he was stronger.
It would have been child's play to blow up that rock, but after training at 450 times normal gravity for so long, it took everything I had and more.
There he is, pushing his body to the limit again. Ooh, so the first name he calls is Kakarot. Now, this is where Vegeta gets into telling his own story about becoming a Saiyan, so watch and listen carefully.
Then something just snapped. Something inside of me. No more! That's it! I don't care! I didn't care anymore. I didn't care about being better than Kakarot. I didn't care about being a Super Saiyan. I didn't care if I lived. I didn't care about anything. And then it happened. Yes, that's how it happened.
Okay, so Vegeta just basically proved to us that he's just some sort of beast monster because he simply got as strong as he did in his base because he was trying to catch Goku as a Saiyan. And when he finally realized this is not worth it, he didn't care anymore and transformed. And him simply not caring, his pride and everything is so strong, him not caring pushed him to the next limit. Now, what if he continues to do this and continues to get stronger and then eventually just stops caring? Like, that's kind of how he is in Super. He's beginning to mellow back and not care as much. Now, guys, Vegeta and Goku both, they stay breaking limits. Now, next, this is where it gets interesting because after Goku and Vegeta went Super Saiyan, the next thing was the race to become more powerful than Super Saiyan. And Vegeta was the first man to do it.
Are you ready now to witness a power not seen for thousands of years?
Okay, guys, before we get into this epic transformation, I just want to throw this out there. Vegeta could have killed Cell. He could have killed Cell. Trunks too, but Vegeta fought him first, so his, it was better for him. Vegeta could have killed Cell. But back to my point, Vegeta was the first person. Him and Trunks were the first two people to find a level beyond Super Saiyan. Now, keep in mind, guys, this whole time, Vegeta knew he could push it further. He knew, even though achieving this form, he could still go further. He knew this in his head.
No, I can't wait. Vegeta can't beat Cell alone. Let him try.
And here we are doubting Vegeta and being the strongest. Should we doubt him? I'm all about Goku. I love him. Vegeta just puts up too good of a fight.
What's this? His energy's still growing.
Of course it's still growing.
Look, Vegeta's transforming. Where did he get this kind of power?
Work after all. Vegeta is transforming.
What's going on?
Now, in this form, Vegeta wasn't losing any sort of speed. He was gaining speed and gaining strength in this form. And you could continue to do the same thing as you progress in the form, which eventually is Super Saiyan 2. But Trunks did it to where he was losing speed as well. Because it has to be consistent. It has to be even. The amount of speed you increase and the amount of strength you increase needs to be consecutive to reach Super Saiyan 2. If you do strength too quickly, you end up doing what Trunks did and what Vegeta did here without even knowing he did. Even though Vegeta was the first one to surpass Super Saiyan, he did it incorrectly. But he could have killed Cell here, guys. He could have killed Cell. Now, I'm loving this because Goku and Gohan were the second group to find a level past Super Saiyan. But they didn't make the same mistake Vegeta and Trunks did. What they did was just mastered the Saiyan form versus trying to find something past it. They knew that once they've mastered the form, getting to a level past it is going to be that much easier.
Am I too fast?
Guys, this is a really interesting thing to me. Because think about this. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. This fight is too epic for me to get into my train thought. This was probably one of the most epic fights I've seen in Dragon Ball Z. The fight between Perfect Cell and Goku, Master Super Saiyan Goku. But guys, Vegeta was the first one to do it and could have killed Cell. And Goku was the second one to do it, and he did it better, and he could not come out with the win. When, in mind and state of mind, Gohan, his mastered Super Saiyan form was slightly stronger than Goku's. A lot of people can probably say that. And if Gohan had the state of mind that Goku had, the fighting state, he probably could have pulled off the fight against Perfect Cell. But then again, it's hard to say because when Gohan went Super Saiyan 2, Cell powered up over and over and over. So that's actually hard to say. But mastered Super Saiyan Goku, which is stronger than what Vegeta did, that Ultra Super Saiyan Grade 2, whatever you want to call it. There's so many names for that bulky form. What Vegeta wanted to do was what Goku is doing here. Okay, guys. Basically, Perfect Cell was a beast. Like, Master Saiyans weren't even hanging with him. And, yeah. But when it goes back to the fight between who would win, Goku or Vegeta, when they both ascended, Vegeta had the chance to kill the enemy. Goku just could not do it. I don't know what that means, but I'll just go ahead and bring that up. It's hard to judge the two here. One, because Vegeta had his power unlocked a little bit through Babadi's magic here. That's why he's Majin Vegeta. And Goku, he straight up hid Super Saiyan 3 from Vegeta in this fight. And this is the most epic fight between Saiyans that we have. And in the end, guys, Vegeta does win this fight. He wins the fight. Goku, just like I said, hid Super Saiyan 3. But standing alone, this just shows you the strength. Guys, when we're comparing Saiyans to other anime, like, you need to realize these Saiyans, even at this point in time, they're still holding back. They're still holding back. And right now in Super, they're at levels to where them two fighting is risking the existence of the universe. Vegeta is just too close of a rival.
His moves are incredible. Finally, I'm going to rip him apart.
And he just knows. Okay. Now let me go into the mindset of both sides. Now, the mindset of Vegeta getting under control of Babadi's magic was simply because he thought that Babadi could put his power above Goku. Even though he knows Goku has been dead and training this whole time, he knows for a fact in his head that if Babadi uses his magic on him, he will still or rise above and be strongest. And that's why he chose to go with this Majin form. He ends up self-destructing here and sacrificing his body to try to kill Fat Boo, which didn't work. Boo just was bubblegum and came back to life. But it just, he just couldn't get the job done. Now, Goku's mindset is he was dead. Goku's dead. He just came back for one day, and that was to go to the tournament that they all were fighting in. There was not supposed to be any Super Saiyan 2 fights or any Majin Buu. Goku and Vegeta were supposed to fight each other in this tournament, yes. Yes, they were. But Majin Buu showed up, Goku's dead, and him tapping into Super Saiyan 3 could risk his time that he has here on Earth. And he needed the rest of this day, guys, because what Goku did after this fight helped out a lot. Him not going Super Saiyan 3 here helped, but I just wonder if Goku would have showed Vegeta Super Saiyan 3 here, would Vegeta have been able to transform? And like going deeper into it, how did Goku learn Super Saiyan 3? No one knows, but you want to know what my idea is? The Grand Kai. Goku won that battle between him and Pikkon, and apparently the winner was going to get secret lessons between the Grand Kai. I think Goku figured it out there. He figured it out there. What, he's like surprised that he's still running at him? Yeah, guys, if you don't know, Vegeta gets excited because he knows Goku avoided that attack. Now, guys, in the process of us figuring out who's stronger, Goku or Vegeta, we are here with the God status. Now, guys, what we're watching here is Goku achieving God. He's not really achieving it. He wanted to save the world so much to where he stumbled upon becoming a god, because that was all it would have taken to achieve it or to get it accomplished at this point in time. And he becomes a god. And this is how Goku gets on the next level from all his past enemies. Like, he is now on a level to where the universe is at stake when he fights, and it's epic. But the way he did it was through this ritual, Saiyan ritual, that was performed in the past on another Saiyan. That's how Shenron knew about this. And keep in mind, guys, here it was stated that you could only become a god through the ritual. At this point in time when we were watching this was the only way. This was the only flipping way to achieve this beautiful, magnificent form. When I watched Goku be like this, I thought this was great. Now, guys, like I said prior, that ritual, that Saiyan ritual, was the only way you could achieve the form of a god. And when Goku was in that form, he absorbed the power into his base and became a god. Like, and it was just the most insane thing. But what we have that's even crazier here is Vegeta, with training with Whis for only 3 months, he has achieved God Ki. His base is now stronger than Goku. Guys, at this point in Dragon Ball Super, Vegeta was considered to be stronger than Goku, and Goku had the god form, basically, is what it is. And it's like it happened right when Kakarot showed up. He could just feel God Ki. That is what's great about this. This is why I love doing things this way. Now, guys, keep in mind, Whis told Vegeta, when Vegeta was begging to train with him, that he will only train him if he becomes a god of destruction. I believe that's something we all forget about. But that is what Whis said. Welcome back, Whis-sama. Now, guys, please pay close attention to what Goku says here. Please, please.
この通り悟空さんもお連れしました。どうしても私のもとで修行したいというものですから。いつかは来ると思ってただな。ベジータは冷てえよな。ずっと前から来て修行してたんだって。オラも誘ってくれればいいのによ。いちいち貴様に言う義理などない。
Okay, so guys, Goku said ages. Like, that's weird to me, because I'm sure it was only 3 months, unless Goku thinks he can just get that much done in 3 months. But then he also glares at Vegeta here. Oh, he's actually checking him out. He's sensing him.
そこまで力つけるなんてよ。もしかしたらもうオラ以上に強いんじゃねえか。地球にいた時と木の質が全然違うぞ。一瞬ベジータだって分かんなかったな。変なエポ
Okay. So, guys, basically, Goku shows up to Beerus's planet, realizes that Vegeta's there, checks him out, checks out his key, and when he looks at it, when he reads his key, he sees the difference in quality it is. Like, it's, guys, this is some crazy stuff. Vegeta has achieved something that Goku and him were told they would never, ever achieve, ever. Probably 4 months ago from this. But yes, guys, this, in the battle between Goku and Vegeta, when it becomes them becoming a god, Vegeta outdid Goku so much. I just think he outdid him. He well outdid him. Now, guys, and I was going, like, now that I see that clip of Cell here, I was going to play the video. I might play the Ultra Instinct one still and talk about it, but I was going to play the Vegeta Final Flash against Cell. Now, guys, y'all know Vegeta missed that Final Flash, right? Now that we're here, we just might as well talk about it. We know Vegeta missed that Final Flash. If he would have hit Cell head on, would he have killed Perfect Cell in that form? I believe he would have. That's why plot showed him miss, because that attack is that powerful. When he shot a Final Flash at Jiren in Dragon Ball Super, Jiren got so scared he fell to the ground. It was the first time he fell. He couldn't deflect the attack. He couldn't block the attack. He had to move out of the way. And the only way for him to move was to go to the ground. He dropped to his face. Vegeta would have killed Cell. Now, guys, this is kind of how we're going to top it off, because at the end of Super, Toriyama shows Goku and Vegeta back on the same mountain cliffs that they were fighting on in the Saiyan Saga. The first clip we watched together, Goku and Vegeta went back to that area as Super Saiyan God Super Saiyans, and they were standing like they were standing in, like, foreseeing or giving us some foresight or some foreshadowing, as I want to say, into what's to come in Dragon Ball Super. Now, guys, when Goku and Vegeta fight again, it will not be at the same place they fought. When their next battle will have to take place on a different planet, somewhere far off into the universe, because the fight itself is going to threaten the universe. Like, who knows where Goku and Vegeta possibly won't have another rematch, because they simply can't do it. When they're fighting these other guys, they're not just winning these fights. They're doing so much to cancel the other guy's attacks out, just so his attacks don't blow up the universe. Like, guys, this is insane. Let me just say this. I believe Vegeta wins the fight when it comes to who's stronger out of him and Goku. But when it comes to who's the strongest anime character, there's a reason why Goku wins. And it's not because he's more powerful than Vegeta. It's just the way that he's been doing it from day one. And the way that he's been doing it, like I said, is instead of putting his whole body and life on the line during training like Vegeta does, he does that mid-fight. And because he's been doing that since day one, he is now on a level to where thinking, reacting, and also fighting strength is not a thing. It's not a thing to him. He has it all. Everyone is trying to figure out what happened to Jiren's attack. Jiren threw a death ball at Goku to win the tournament. Now, guys, the reason why I'm showing this is because look at his silhouette. Look at what Goku is surrounded by. And look at how look at what he does. The way he reacts. Now, pause. Now, guys, this is what I'm getting at. A mastered Ultra Instinct Goku is not him in the white hair at the end of Dragon Ball Super or at the end of the manga scans. No, that is not mastered Ultra Instinct. Him in this silhouette here, to me, is mastered Ultra Instinct. And what I think Ultra Instinct is Goku in his base form, mastered as strong as possible, and when he needs to, he can go into Ultra Instinct, which is this silhouette, and everything he's doing here, how he's finessing Jiren. Now, let's go back a little bit, because that walk he did. Now, guys, I think this here Like I said, this silhouette that he's in, guys, this is supposed to be a KO. This is supposed to be KO Goku. When Goku's here, the fight's over. Like, look at what he's doing to Jiren. The reason why the fight's not over is probably because he couldn't kill Jiren. And knocking Jiren over the edge right here, just that little bit probably would have murdered him if he did it. Now, like I'm saying, guys. The Mastered Ultra Instinct Goku is not him in the white-haired form. It's him in this silhouette form here. And I personally think, or I think is better, because we said himself to Goku and Vegeta, what y'all need to do is master your base forms. There's no reason in progressing in your Super Saiyan forms if you're not progressing in your base. Goku will master his base. And the only time he will need to transform is when he needs to be at peace and tap into Ultra Instinct, which will only be this silhouette and him KOing everything and him powering down back to his base. There will be no need for him to stand there in the form. This will be his KO finish. That puts Goku over the top. If Vegeta would have done his training like Goku was, he probably would be the strongest anime character. Guys, there's no beating this when it comes to anime. Like, you're telling me you can defeat a man that is at peace and is one with his own body and his ki flow to a point to where when he's at total peace, he taps into this here. Ultra Instinct.